We're going to make an item that I call, could be original, because there's not many things in this world that you can say it's an original recipe. I call this lobster fish scampi. And why? Because I'm using monkfish, which I've been trying to get from my local fish guy. He never has it for like a couple of years, and I just walked in today and there it was, sitting on the ice. Years ago, when I was the chef at the Crawdaddy restaurant in New York, I put this on the menu and the management said, "What is lobster fish? You can't do that." I go, "Let me do it, watch what happens." Anyway, it was a top seller on the menu. The texture of monkfish is very similar to lobster. So what we're going to do is make this in the style of scampi. And I bought just 4 shrimps just to place on top, just for decoration for me and my wife. A lot of garlic, white wine, and I'm going to use some oregano. So the first thing we got to do is slice that. Now this was a pound 1.38 fish, so it's kind of quite a bit. But then it's going to shrink up. We're going to season that. We're going to put it into, after seasoning, flour. We're going to saute it in olive oil or butter, whatever you like. And then add the white wine. And that's it. So what we got to do is slice this. I think I'm going to start from the tail and just go like so. And I'm going to do it kind of thin so it cooks fast. You can't see, but if I squeeze this, your fingers really don't go through it. It's very, not that it's tough, but it's with the same texture as lobster has. So I'm going to make slices like that, and then I'm going to season these. I'm going to season mine with a little Cajun seasoning, and we'll see how much we come out with. I'm not sure exactly how many portions we're going to get out of this, but I'm cooking it all, and then whatever's left she can have tomorrow night, the next night, have it for breakfast, have it for lunch. But you'd be surprised, most of it will be eaten this evening. So I'll continue like that, and then we'll set it up for the cooking. Now, being that the fish is so thin, I'm only going to season one side. Just sprinkle a little salt. And a little pepper, black pepper. We'll light it up. We're going to cook this kind of fast, but we don't want it to burn. So preheat this a little bit. Get some olive oil. And as I do this, dust the pieces in flour as if you were dusting a piece of chicken for saute. And the garlic. Let me shut this off for a second. And the film. You know why? See, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Did I chop up the garlic? No, not yet. Okay, let me do that first. Okay, now I can continue. Now, of course, this is going to be floured, so I'm not making a sauce. But when you put the wine into this, after everything is done, it'll thicken itself up. Put the pieces back in there because they can't all fit at once. So now we will just flour and just take the pieces and like so. What's nice about this, it's not supermarket fish where if you really look close at the packages in the supermarket, you see a lot of moisture in there that tells you that the fish was frozen. Look how dry this is. Dry, dry, dry. There's no moisture any place, which means it'll color up better. I'm not looking for a lot of smoke, so we'll lower that. We're just looking for a nice color. Notice my stove has to be leveled. Kitchen's not fully done yet, but I have to get under there and level those legs so fried eggs don't roll over to the corner, and neither does the oil. So this is about halfway. So we're going to take this out after it browns, put the other pieces, and you know that this is going to shrink because it's fish, but not that much. Hear that sizzling sound? That's good enough. You know we're sauteing. And not boiling something. And these shrimps, these 4 shrimps I have, I'm leaving them with the shell on. It's just for more or less, you know, presentation. It'll look nice sitting on top of the pieces of monkfish. Now we'll raise it up a little. And get the other pieces kind of ready, because we want to get done. Not that we're in a rush, but once you start something, you want to finish. Now, if I was just making this amount, I would throw the garlic in now, but I'm not. So I have to wait. A little more oil. Smells good. Don't ask me where my stainless steel spatula is. Someplace. I have no idea. A couple of weeks I'll have everything organized here and we'll be back in business. Now that's enough. Because don't forget, we're going to put all the fish back in here again. With the garlic. So already I'm seeing that I can see, let's see how many people will be eating this. I'll know soon. Now this we can't have. Since I'm not going to clean this. I'm just going to go ahead and finish up here. You know, each piece, as you've dusted in flour, you shake it a little, because that's why it's called dusting, not swimming. And just a few more pieces and we're done. Now these will stay in here. And as soon as I turn them over, I'm going to add the garlic. The oregano. And that's okay, this brown that's in the bottom there, that's good because that's flavor. See how the piece curled up? That was a little thicker piece. We'll get the oregano in there. All this delicious garlic. Now we have to play with this a little bit. A little more oil. You want to put butter in there? That's fine too now. I'm going to get the other pieces. Wow, it's, you know, I'm lucky that every time I use this pan, everything just fits. You don't want to lose that juice. And one cup of white wine. Get this flame hot, hot. And we're going to put the fish on the dinner plate. I'm going to be making some, actually the next recipe I make is going to go with this meal. Some brown rice with nuts. Look how firm this is. You push, you push, you push. Any other fish you did this to, it would like disintegrate in here. All right, let's see how many we got here. Let's see, 3 there, 3 there. You know what? It's enough for 3 people. That's what this recipe is good for. So now we're going to take this out. We'll see how much we come with, because that's enough. That's a portion right there. That's 1 portion. But I know how my wife and I eat, so 3, and this has to go with this one, and then this little one put with this. That's 2. Like I said, that's 3 portions, and that's what's left. So we're going to just put these on the plates anyway, because we're going to eat them. Well, maybe it's just for 2 people that really love to eat fish, especially when it's called lobster fish. Now you scrape that, getting all of that delicious flavor, and you're on a low flame. And if you want to be bad, throw in a half a cup of heavy cream into this. And you'll have a richness. See, nothing is wasted. Another second, and I'm taking this and pouring it over those 2 plates. And there's your sauce, except for 1 thing. Except for 4 things. The shrimps. Should have put them in. It's okay, there's no problem. Just let them cook slowly like that. We won't lose anything. It won't really reduce much. Shrimps will give off a little liquid. They'll cook, and I'll place them on top and look at the plate. So, are we going to just stand here and watch this? You've cooked shrimps before. So it'll take a few minutes on one side since the shell is on, and a few minutes on the other side, and then we'll take it out. Got to season the shrimps a little. Put a little salt and pepper on the shrimp. Pink, and they're going to be pink. See, they cook quick. That's only been about 2 minutes. Leave them like that for another minute, and they're done. So that's how the presentation is going to be, and we'll put all of this, what's left in here, right on top of those shrimps. And those right there. And then what I'm going to do later, I just put it in the microwave to heat it up. And that's it. Lobster fish scampi with a couple of shrimp garnish. Enjoy it.